admissions director, and I wanted to provide you this tour virtually so that all of our prospective families can see the building from the inside out and how we are operating during this time of COVID. So without further ado, let me go ahead and take you on a tour. Welcome to Birth to 3. Come on through with me. So we have 4 Birth to 3 classrooms. Within the classrooms, we have 10 to 12 students regularly with 3 teachers. This year, because we are operating at 75% capacity within the whole school building, we do have about 7 to 8 students per classroom to allow for that physical distancing, in addition to 2 to 3 teachers per classroom. So as you can see here with the beds and the different activity spaces, Montessori education is all about grouped classrooms. So it's about 8 weeks old from birth to 3 all the way to 3 years old is what each classroom in birth to 3 has. So come on through. As the birth to 3 program, we also introduce potty training whenever the family is ready as well. And we do have the capability to do so, as you can see. And on to another birth to 3 classroom. So as you can see, these are 2 of the bigger birth to 3 classrooms, and they are joined by the restroom. Again, this is an 8-week-old to 3-year-old classroom, and they have a great space amount, which is very important for the little ones. They're the smallest ones, but they have the biggest space. So this is one of the many birth to 3 classrooms we have at the school. Children's House program. So we have Children's Houses ages 3 through 6 years old, and we have 6 Children's House classrooms. And again, within the whole school, we are operating at 75% capacity due to COVID. So these classrooms, because these 2 end classrooms are bigger, we have 20 students in each classroom with 3 teachers. As we follow Department of Education standards and Department of Human Services standards, we must have that teacher-child ratio compliant within every classroom. A couple things that we do teach within our curriculum within Montessori education is peace education, and we also do grace and courtesy, we do geography, we do practical life, all things that are super, super important within a young child's life that will carry on with them into future years. Children's House classroom, and as a reminder from the last class when we were in Children's House, our age is 3 years old to 6 years old. And the beauty that I want to talk about within the difference that I know a lot of parents ask usually is the difference between Montessori education and public school education. And the beauty behind that is where Montessori is all about taking the material, concrete, sitting down with it, exploring it, getting a lesson based off of where you are the child, because that's what Montessori education is about. We, the teachers, the guides, meet the child where they are, as opposed to public school where it is, we are all learning at the same pace, sitting at desks facing the front. As you can see, the classroom setup is very different. It's very engaging to both children and to parents. And the beauty of Montessori too, that is a personal favorite of mine, is you become a lifelong learner. And I know for any parent, that's all that they want for their child. because we are in the midst of COVID, we are not utilizing the cafeteria at this time. We do not serve hot lunches. However, the children all bring back lunches, but it is very nice, very large, but we are keeping them as pods right now to negate the spread. And down here, you'll notice, obviously, within the hallways, as this is for every hallway, this is that visual for the children to allow for that physical distancing. Kind of, this is my spot, stand in your spot, which really helps, both for the teachers and the students. And this is where we also have our elective classes, which is one of art. And down at the end of the hallway here, we have music with Mr. Mike. And again, because the children are not traveling to the classrooms, they are doing them virtually, and then it is presented to their class with their teachers. And the supplies that is needed for the lesson within art, music, or Spanish, we also offer Spanish, is provided to those teachers so the teachers can teach that lesson. And a fan favorite, gym! So as you can see here, we have a rock climbing wall, which is beautifully, this has been completely redone over the past couple of years, and the children and the teachers, staff love it. Mr. Jeremy is our gym teacher here, and he is fantastic. And again, due to COVID, we started the school year, everything outside, but now as it gets colder, once we return back to instruction, I'm sure we will utilize this beautiful gym yet again. All right, guys, and that about wraps up our tour, and I wanted to step outside so you can see me, because I know it's a whole different perspective when you actually get to see a person now. But I wanted to take this time to personally thank you guys so much for going on this virtual tour with us here at the Glen Montessori School. Now, I know a lot of parents sometimes have additional questions, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email address is jvalenti, Victor, ALENTI @glenmontessori.org, which is also located on the website under contact